Yo, whoa, what's good, everybody? Shout out to the man above. I just copied Cash Nasty. But hey, look. Let's start the video. So, you read the title. The easiest way to reduce your screen time, wherever it may be, your phone or your laptop, is pretty simple. And I'm about to explain it and get into it. But basically, I feel like people that try to, not use their phones a lot, they just like isolate away from their phones, right? Or they put it away. But then what happens is sometimes you actually need to use your phone, wherever it may be, to check your email or, I don't know, text someone. And then in those moments, they do the thing that they were supposed to do, and then they go on to Instagram or Twitter or whatever it may be. And like I could just say like the best advice to reduce your screen time is by deleting those apps. But I think everyone said that. Like that's pretty self-explanatory. If you delete those apps, it depends on your addiction. Some people might just, reinstall it every once in a while, and then when they install it, they're on the phone, or they're on the phone scrolling on Instagram for 3 hours because they've missed so much content. Or what might happen, which actually happened to me, is one time I wanted to delete Snapchat. I deleted it for a few days, and then I just kept on making excuses why I should get it back. I got it back, and I can never delete it again, which is pretty pathetic. But anyway, the strategy that I'm gonna give you guys, I don't think it's that unique, but it is pretty good advice. Essentially, in moments where you're doing, essentially in moments that you could use your phone, stop using it, if that makes sense. And I'll give you some examples so it's clear, because these are the moments that essentially build up that screen time and also make you throughout the day lazier. But also, if you use your phone during these times, you're more inclined to use the phone after finishing these activities for longer, or just more throughout the day. And what I mean by that is, let's say you're about to go eat breakfast. What do you usually do? You eat food, but you're also scrolling on your phone. So what you should try to do is you eat breakfast without your phone at all. You put your phone away. Don't touch your phone. Establish to yourself is that when you wake up, you eat breakfast, you brush your teeth, you do all of that without touching your phone, not one bit. And then first thing that you'll notice is you're first of all much quicker doing all those simple things. And you'll realize, oh, like I didn't even need to go on my phone anyway. And then you can also check it afterwards. Another good example is when you're on the bus going to school, for instance, or to work, or if you're younger, maybe your parents drive you to school. In those situations, you're gonna be on your phone, right? Because it's like, what is there to do? Unless there's a friend, on the bus or something, you can talk to them. But usually there's nothing to do. Some people listen to music, which isn't the worst idea. I would personally, in those situations, read a book or nothing. Just observe the environment. As the bus goes by, just look around, look at all the things you notice, how beautiful the world is, yada yada. You get the point. But essentially, what I'm trying to say is, in moments like these, where most people are inclined to use their phones because there's like nothing to do, they're bored, right? Like, I'm eating food, I can't eat my spaghetti with no YouTube on. That's exactly those moments that you should not use your phone, and you should really try to resist the urge to do so. Because first thing that you'll realize is you actually enjoy doing those boring activities way more. Like eating shouldn't be boring. Like, I'm not gonna act like eating is the most enjoyable thing to do, especially if you're eating some horrible food, but you should not be overstimulated by other things while eating. You should just eat and calm yourself down. You know what I'm trying to say? It's the same thing with when you shower. Some people play music, but if you just shower, you have a normal shower for like 10 minutes long, no music, nothing, no phone, you're calming your body down. You're in a much more relaxed state of mind. And the thing that also enables you to do in these situations, instead of just scrolling on your phone and being on your phone, is you actually get to think. And I feel like, I'll be honest, I feel like a lot of people nowadays, especially in this generation, don't think. And what I mean by that is, obviously they think when it comes to, problem solving or whatever it may be, but just thinking of their thoughts or being able to observe what's actually happening around them instead of just being distracted And I feel like a lot of people, I do this myself as well a lot, is the only time they do this is, for instance, when showering, or when they're about to go to sleep, they can't fall asleep, and now they're thinking about their day, what happened, yada yada. But you could be doing this when you're eating. You could be eating and thinking about, okay, what am I gonna do next? What am I gonna do after this? What do I have to get done with? You right? So the easiest way, maybe it's not easy in itself, but the easiest way to reduce your overall screen time, especially your phone usage, is in moments where most people use their phones, you should not use your phone. It's as simple as that. Taking the bus, waiting for a bus, I don't know, waiting for your food to come out of the microwave, stuff like that, right? Like you're eating food, like, you know what I'm trying to say. Like in those boring situations, those are the perfect situations to actually avoid being on your phone. Because then first it gets you to think, and also it just allows you to calm yourself down. I truly believe in this. I don't know the science behind it, or the psychology, or whatever you want to call it, but I truly believe that if you're reducing your screen time overall, especially in moments like these, you're going to be much calmer in general, and your mental health's probably going to be better as well, especially if social media really affects you in a negative way. And for me, I feel like the main thing that I don't like about social media is that I go on it and I see all these things happening and I compare myself to others, or I get disappointed that I'm not doing what others are doing, and subconsciously it's making me upset. So in the past month or so, I have obviously been on social media, but significantly less, maybe 50% less on Instagram, for instance. And I've felt so much calmer. I've been able to focus on my schoolwork so much better. And that's because I'm not doing, scrolling when I don't need to. When I'm on the bus, I'm doing either nothing or I'm just observing my surroundings. I'm looking at the people getting on the bus, what they're wearing, whatever it may be. And people might say that's boring, but over time, it's kind of nice. Because when you're actually working hard and you're going to school and you're taking notes and you're not focused on your phone or your friends and you're actually just doing schoolwork, you get tired pretty easily. So then you have moments like these where you can just calm yourself down. And then the next thing you know, you come home, you eat food for 20 minutes, you finish with the food, and now you can go back to studying. But if you're on your phone scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, you come home, you eat your food, you watch some TV, and then you finish the food in an hour because you've already finished the food, but you still want to finish the episode, and now you feel tired. You still feel like you don't want to start the work, and you're like, damn, like I don't feel like studying now. Like I'm just too tired, and that's because you're overstimulating your brain with nonsense. Everyone says it. You can't think of the last 10 things you saw on Instagram or YouTube. In the past week, how much content that you actually consumed was enjoyable? Or not enjoyable, but like you learned something from it. Very unlikely that a lot was enjoyable, that a lot was educational. But also, when I mean that you should reduce your screen time, I'm not saying to completely cut it off. I'm not one of those people that think, yeah, work 80 hours per week, work your ass off, cut all of your friends off, don't talk to your family, yada yada, you have to succeed. You're allowed to spend some time, doing whatever it may be if you want some entertainment. I'm on my phone every day too. From maybe 5 hours, I'm maybe to an hour. And I could cut it to 30 minutes, but I'm improving. But I still personally feel like I need some time to enjoy myself a little bit. Maybe some people will disagree with me, but that's how I view it. So yeah, I think I've been yapping for quite a bit. We're about to hit the 10-minute mark too. That wasn't my intention, but I know I've repeated myself quite a bit. But essentially, the easiest way to cut your phone usage or laptop usage as well, for that matter, is to stop using your devices in situations that are considered boring for not normal people, but for overstimulated people, for our generation essentially. Because back in the day, if people were on the bus, they weren't on their phones. They were probably just reading a book. And I enjoy seeing that. Like, I always see it every single day because I'm just observing everyone. And I see someone reading a book and it's like, wow, that's nice. And I ask them, what book are you reading? What is it about? And we have a conversation. But if you're on your phone, you don't even notice it. You don't notice anything. You're a zombie. You're a slave to your phone. Simple as that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace, peace.